Hi guys, it's Christmas here, and you can see I've got Christmas lights on there. I've got some Christmas lights on up here, and today I'm doing Dad's Army review of The Man and the Hour. Now, I have done this about 5 times because I did try and do this on a different format. And guess what, guys? The different format looked absolutely brilliant. It looked better than this. There wasn't black here, it was actually colourful because this room isn't dark. Unbelievable or not, it is in darkness room, but for some reason it won't show up on the camera. So it is a big pain because now I look like I'm in the dark and I'm not in the dark. It's not dark in this room. I've just done this video about 4 times and the actual color in this room is actually quite light. Without this whole thing laptop in front of me, it would be much lighter. Now I'm going to try and do it sideways because I'm not going to keep turning lights on and off. I've done it about 4 times now. It's just getting a bit silly. Right, it's The Man in the Hour, and you can see my face has probably lights on it. Is it? Look, lights on. It's cool, isn't it? It's cool. I like that. Anyways, the man, I called it the Honourable Man. So notes here. There's a serious dinner party, and there's a serious businessman. Boy, Godfrey is there, I believe, too. Mr. Manring, Hodges, Wilson, and Wilson starts talking and says thanks for everyone coming. And then Mr. Manring starts being funny and says, that's enough. I'm in charge here, blah, blah, blah. He starts making funny jokes. Now, I did write it down and I do have it on the computer, half it. Now, I do have half it on the computer, but because of ink running out, that's what I got it on the computer for. I am not going to be able to read this very well. So I do apologise. So it does start off all in the bank, and Mr. Manring and Wilson are there, and Pike's there, and they're getting ready for war. He's trying to get guns and he's trying to do sandbags and all that in, fill that all in. And then he's like, someone's got to take action, blah, blah, blah. Mr. Manring City, blah, 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 blah. Let's get rid of this rubbish piece of paper. Let's continue on reading on here. So I love the classic music. There's an old Scottish man when they're getting it all together, so all the people go into the church. And there's this Scottish old man, well, he's a young man, but he's a Scottish golf man. And he can't tell who's in charge. And Mr. Manring says, I'm in charge and all that. Then, in it, because it's all funny, then James Fraser comes in, old Royal Marine, into the room, and he says, I'm retired and all that, blah blah, makes jokes. He's Scottish as well. Old man Godfrey comes in, he's soft and all that. Mr. Wilson learning his ways because he's trying to trying to keep his keep himself in the conversation as well, though Mr. Manring wouldn't have any of it, so he's learning his ways. Then Mr. Wall comes in, he's coming into the group too, trader. Bit like Dalboy, he's the Dalboy before Dalboy. Mr. Jones comes in, old man, but war experience, jokes, and all that. But he's young at heart, and he doesn't really have a problem, with that. And he makes funny things with his faces, with his glasses, jokes. Mr. Hodges comes in, has a row at Mr. Manring, and he has jokes about the war and getting stuck in a room. Then more classic music. I really like the classic music in Dad's Army. That really hits the spot for me. Mr. Wilson getting more seconds in charge. So basically, the next thing is them walking around and Mr. Wilson in charge a bit more. But there's the people who walking around are far behind him, like marching along. And then, funnily enough, Jones is very far behind them, and then they go to a meeting. Well, no, not meeting room. Then Pike's mum turns up, and she takes him, I believe. Godfrey gets told to hold the gun of the golf man. Mr. Wilson keeps making mistakes. He keeps on, making mistakes when they're in a picture room. and How to Destroy German Tanks comes up, and they're making funny jokes and all that. Destroy as acting, keep making funny mistakes, falling over. Pipe Mum teaches Frank like a child and pulls him away. So you don't know what I'm doing. I'm analysing it first as well. Treats them like kids, pulls away, and then they're like, Pepper's really good. But that's when you have really low resources. Pepper's really good. Um, and then it ends, and there's Walking Titan, and it's black and white, of course. Who do you think you're killing, Mr. Hitler? And because they have, I didn't say this neither, they had the, opening title of Who Do You Think is Killing Mr. Hitler. I don't know if I did say about them having a war film as well during it. I probably did writing here, but as I said, it ran out of ink when I was writing it. Yeah, there was a war film, and they were being funny about the war time, about that, and all that. So what would I rate this for comedy, as they did actually try and prove it in the movie and all that? I'll probably rate this, I'll probably an 8 out of 10. For the first episode, it's good an episode, it's a good episode. This video should be out by Thursday or Saturday. So thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Till next time, guys, thanks for watching, and bye for now. Bye bye.